an incredibly intense championship game on one side, and the other side right behind us. I couldn't help but laugh. There's a bunch of...
Welcome to bonus coverage from Moylan Ice Rink. Our game is after this one. It's the Fremont Warbirds in overtime. They just completed a 5-minute 4-on-4. They're tied 1-1. So they're in the shootout now. Kansas City Scouts and Fremont Warbirds. So Nash Everett in goal for the Flyers, or the Warbirds. So we'll bring you the 3-man shootout here. Brings it in. Nash with the save. The first shooter for the Warbirds will be Laughlin. And he's denied. 0-0 after one shootout. They got 2 more attempts each, then it goes to sudden death. Nash Everett with another save for the Warbirds. Cole Johnson. So Cole Johnson's brother plays for the Flyers coming up next. Cole Johnson, shooter number 2 for the Warbirds. Slides it in, and a goal. No! So Cole Johnson denied. Third and final shooter for Kansas City. Then it goes to sudden death if we don't score on the third one. Got it in. Kansas City scores. So final shooter for the Flyers, or Warbirds. This will be Brixton Bila Lambert. He's got to make this to go into sudden death shootout. As he brings it in. Denied. Kansas City wins. 1-0 in the shootout. The rule said 3. The rule said 3, so they must be going best of 5 or 4. I don't know. Nice glove save by Nash Everett. Jack Sinclair. Jack's brother also plays on the Warbirds, or the Flyers coming up next. Jack Sinclair. Jack attack time. And straight down. Far down, another goal. It's tied up. 1-1 in this shootout. So this should be the final shooter. Getting some speed on this one. He's coming straight down. Denied. Nash Everett with a nice kick save. Now this Baxter coming up. So Baxter makes this. The Warbirds will win. Walks it in. Oh! Lost the handle. So now we're in sudden death. Looks like we could recycle players again. I think they could recycle after the 5. Bringing in speed. Another save by Nash Everett. Easton Bird can seal the deal here. Easton Bird. Oh. Goalie got a skate on that. Easton Bird had him on his back, put it right on his skate. So this no goal. Nash Everett with another save. So just joining in, it's Fremont Warbirds against Kansas City Scouts. It's a 1-1 game in the shootout. This is shooter number 7 in sudden death. It's tied 1-1. This is Hickman from Fremont. Walking it in slowly. Off the post. All right, shooter number 8 coming up for Kansas City. This is sudden death. Kansas City, if they score, if Flyers or Warbirds don't, it's over. If they don't score and Warbirds score, it's over. We get a shot after this, yeah. Walking it in. Everett with another beautiful save. Not sure. Not sure if they can recycle yet or if they have to go through the whole bench yet. So Flyers fans, bonus coverage here on my network here. Fremont Warbirds in a shootout against Kansas City Stars. It's tied 1-1. In the shootout has been 1-1. Jack Sinclair has the lone goal in the shootout. Walking it in slowly. Oh, kind of let it go. All right, next shooter for Kansas City. Coming up, Kansas City. Got past. Oh, and he lost it. No goal. Nash Everett bit. Took out the player, though. Separated player from puck. Let's go, Bodie! There's Bodie for the Warbirds. Skating in nice and slow. Pulls left and right off the blocker pad.
Both teams are hitting really deep towards the goalie and not giving themselves a whole lot of room to finish
Kansas City bringing it in. Got around Nash. Kansas City takes a 1-goal lead. Now the Warbirds have to match right here, and then in an attempt to continue on. This is going to be Corbin Peters. Corbin Peters with the puck, walking it down. Snaps it, misses. So Kansas City's going to win this tournament. This was the 12U Pee-wees A division. Exciting overtime game. So they were tied 1-1. Warbirds outshot Kansas City 24-13 in regulation. Went into 5-minute 4-on-4 overtime. Scoreless after that. Went into a 5-player shootout and ended up going 9 rounds before Kansas City won 2-1. So medal ceremony coming up, and then they'll clean the ice and we'll get started. But instead of waiting and coming on late because this was so exciting, I decided to give you guys some bonus action from the Warbirds. So stay tuned as the teams get their medals and we clean the ice, and we'll be on the ice here in about 15 minutes. So All right, welcome back, everybody. Here at Moylan Tranquility Iceplex in Omaha, Nebraska. This is the championship game in the MYHockey tournaments, Omaha Stampede. I got a guest commentator with me, Kai Munhall. Kai just got done playing the championship game for the Warbirds in the 12U bracket. Lost a heartbreaker. The ninth shooter from Kansas City finally put one in on the shootout. Is that right? Yeah.
I think so. I was counting.
Yeah. You lose count after the first five, don't you? So this is a rematch between Ames and Fremont. We played them last night, beat them 4-1. But I'm sure Kai will concur that it's hard to beat a team twice in one weekend, isn't it? Yeah,
especially in one day.
Especially in one day. They played Kansas City this morning at what, 7:30? 7:15, and then had to turn around and play them again at 12:15. So beat them 3-1 this morning. 3-1 this morning, and then lost. Yeah, 3-2. Okay. So it's a rematch. But we didn't play them twice in one day. This Ames team, we played them last night, and then we turn around and play them again today. Ames beat Mason City this morning in the semifinal to get to this match against the Fremont Flyers. There's the buzzer. We got 12 on the clock. Just a little bit more. We should get everybody in there. That looks good. All right, Flyers break the huddle. Wait for Ames to break the huddle. What's our keys to victory?
Just getting shots on net and not taking selfish penalties.
It's a pretty simple game for hard-working people, isn't it? Yep. All right, starting for the Flyers. Looks like it's going to be Sinclair, Vest, and Johnson. Mellon and Preble on defense and Kern and net. We got 12 on the clock. And we're underway. Ames dumped it in, down to the goal line. Held in at the blue line. Down here in the corner. Mason Vest clears it out. That's looking to be icing on the Flyers. Not a great start, but not a bad start. Feeling each other out here. Shot right off the draw, gloved by Kern. Flyers win the draw that time. Morris trying to get it up to Munhall. Munhall clears it out. Picked up by Ames. Outlet pass. Good stop by Borland. Can't get it past the red line. Munhall gets it back to Borland. Borland takes a shot off the pad. Carlson can't do much after that. Contested shot by Preble. Got it to the boards. Carlson chips it out. Kind of fans on his shot. Nice turnover, go. Roeder couldn't do much with it. Played off the boards over the corner. Roeder got it to Crackmeyer. Crackmeyer behind the goal line. Cycles around, rips a shot off the backside of the net. Over to the far side corner. Roeder throws it behind the goal line. Oh, nice defense by the ref there, huh? Crackmeyer in the corner, skates it, sends it to the point. It's Charleston, kind of shoveled it towards the goal, and it was stopped by Ames. They dump it out. Icing waved off. Treble going to round it up. Looking up, trying to find a pass. Chipped ahead, got it to Ricks. Ricks couldn't hold on to it, and Ames comes away with it. Ames dumps it in. Foot race, nobody there. Icing. Kind of got bailed out by that call. Huh? Buzzle couldn't hold it in. That flips out of play. We've got Johnson, Nielsen, and Vest in on forwards. Buzzle and Mellon on defense. Wins it back to Buzzle. Buzzle steps up, takes a shot off the shoulder of the goalie. Mellon holding on to the puck. Nielsen, near side. Dumped into the zone by Ames, down behind the goal line. Nielsen from the hash, tried to get it to Johnson, and it was shoved back in by Ames. Nielsen couldn't handle that pass from Buzzle, and it goes all the way down to the face-off circle where Ames rounds it up. Long stretch pass. Nobody there but Morris. Got it to Vest, who dumps it in. Got it down deep behind the goal line. Ames near side up to the hash. Borland comes over. Borland, Nielsen, Carlson right now. Carlson and Borland trying to battle. Munhall now on the ice. Borland has it. Drops it to Munhall. Oh, Munhall got separated there. Puck comes out. Morris. He's going to just chuck it in behind the goal line there. Oh, nice turnover by Borland. Centers to Carlson. Carlson off the post. It's still loose out in front. Carlson turns around, shot, and oh, goalie covered that somehow. That was right there, wasn't it? Getting shots. Just got to get them go in now. That goal regulation size. .746 to go here in the first. Crackmeyer takes the draw, got it to Roeder. Up to Preble. Preble with a shot and a save. Crackmeyer on the draw again. A shot by Ricks. That was a nice save. Still out in front. Preble steps up. Shot contested. It's just hanging out in the blue line there. Bouncing around. Picked up by Crackmeyer. Crackmeyer at the face-off circle. At the hash marks. Crackmeyer, oh, tried to go far side. Missed the post. Puck comes out. Mellon looking up. Outlet pass to Crackmeyer. At the hash. Lost it. Ricks comes over. Ames sends it to the near side. Up to the post. Preble walks in. Tries to go 5-0. Rebound. That shot wide by Ricks. The far side corner. Hash. Ames Outlet on the attack, one-on-one. Nice poke check by Preble. Crackmeyer's going to dump that in deep behind the goal line. Ames is going to round that up. Ames in hunter orange jerseys today. Flyers in all white. Flyers are the home team. That's offsides. Face off at center ice. 6:29 to go in the first. Behind the goal line, Morris high off the glass. Taken out by Johnson. Johnson gains the zone. Tried to pull it back. Face-off circle up to the point. Oh, Morris couldn't hang on to it. It's a foot race. Who's going to get there first? It's Johnson. Johnson chips it out of the zone. Ames sends it behind the goal line. Morris sends it to the corner. Sinclair battling. Oh, Ames has it. Centering pass. Nobody there. Comes all the way out of the zone. Ames has to recover. Borland picks up the bouncing puck. Borland waiting for some teammates. It's Carlson and Munhall. Carlson now. Far side hash mark. Throws it towards the goalie. Goes through the crease near side. Preble's going to step up. Sends it back down to the corner to Carlson. Bouncing off his skate. Comes out of the zone. Here comes Ames. Good job by Preble to stop that. Turnaround shot by Carlson goes wide. Into the corner now, down behind the goal line. Ames with the outlet pass. Gains the blue line. Pulled down. There's a penalty going to be on Charleston. That's going to be holding. That was a clear tackle by Charleston there. Horse collar, 15 yards, and automatic first down. He pushed him to the boards. He didn't really need to do much after that. He pushed him to the boards. He had the team coming to the house. It set up defense. It's going to be an Ames power play. On the penalty kill for the Flyers is Crackmeyer, Buzzell, Johnson, and Morris. Ames brings it up near side point, now to the center. From the center, that shot goes wide near side. Now to the center, to the far side, face-off circle, shot off the post, and the post comes off. Moreland out there now with Preble, Vest, and Mellon. Oh, Vest took a hit. There's a penalty. It's going to be 4-on-4 now. And that's boarding. That's a 2 and a 10. What's that?
Pretty sure he called a check from behind.
Is that check from behind? It's still a 2 and a 10, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yep. So let's switch that to Fremont's power play. As it'll be 4-on-4 for 51 seconds. Then we're going to go on a power play. Borland feeds it to Munhall. Munhall, ooh, nice shot and saved by the goalie. Munhall had wide open look there. Let's try it again. Borland won the draw back, but Ames won the race to the puck. Puck near side, picked up by Borland. Borland with some speed. Gains the blue line. Battle on the far side. Now it's Munhall down behind the goal line. Ames took that away. Long outlet pass. Mellon stopped that one. Throws it out. Flyers are at full strength. 33 seconds of a power play here. Shot and a save by Kern. Mellon up to Roeder. Now Ricks is going to throw that in deep. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Flyers on a line change. There's a shot and a save by Kern over to the far corner. Charleston battling now. Crackmeyer. Ames at full strength. Crackmeyer skating in ahead. Got through everybody. Right up to the top of the faceoff circle. Now Ricks with a shot. Bar down. Rebound. Oh, Roeder missed it. I think someone got a stick on that as Roeder was trying to bang that in. Cleared out by Ames, and that's going to be icing. Flyers with the puck. Nielsen battling. Gives it to Vest. Vest tried to get it back to Nielsen. Nobody there. Kicked out of the zone by Ames. That's offsides. Johnson, Vest, Nielsen are your forwards. Down behind the goal line. Morris to Nielsen. Touch pass taken by Ames. Down into the corner. Brought up to the point. Ames shot denied by Johnson. Johnson chips it ahead, trying to get it to Nielsen. Too far out in front. That's going to be icing. Borland on the draw. Got it over to Preble. Ames brought two guys on to Preble. Preble got it out to Munhall. Now picked up by Borland. Borland gains the zone near side. Met at the hash marks. Munhall comes over, helped Borland dig it out. Ames sends it around. Held in at the point. Lost it. Here comes Ames. Oh, nice job by Borland to get back. Dumps it in. Jake Carlson applying a little bit of pressure over to the hash marks. Munhall comes over. Out of the zone. Carlson tries to get it in deep. Morris able to, couldn't hold it in again. Ames took it in themselves. It's not off. And that's the end of the first period. What's that? Yeah.
It's like a straight tap that wasn't gonna hit the net.
Shots on net after the first, according to their book, shows 8-2. Is that pretty accurate, you think? Flyers did control it pretty well. So what do you think of the first period?
Pretty good. Gotta bury those opportunities.
Yeah, we had a couple loose pucks right out front. We didn't bang it in, did we? No. Had 2 off the post, I think. I mean,
One bar down. And
one bar down that didn't go in. It went straight down. All right, just keep applying pressure. Those pucks will go in. Got to keep attacking. Second period starters. Borland, Carlson, and Munhall. Mellon and Preble. Referee yelling at the Carlson line, trying to jump the line a little bit. Ames gets the puck, throws it in on Kern, and a nice save. Flyers win the draw. Preble kicks it up to the point. Now Jake Carlson one-on-one. He's got Borland coming in with him. Oh, he rips that across too high above the crossbar. Big hit by Jake Carlson. Ames gains the zone, throws one in on Kern. Oh, that went off his glove and in.
You had to score one to win it. So you had to at least score one.
Yeah, that was a pretty cheap one there. It hit Kern's glove. He makes that save all the time. He's got to look that in, though. Now you got to attack just as hard. Come back. Crackmeyer's going to send it near side. Here comes Ames again. Shot contested. Looked like it went up and out, but it didn't. Trying to clear it out. Finally, Crackmeyer gains it. His shot wide. Go to the far side. Roeder drops it to Vest. Got it close. Tried to feed it to Crackmeyer. Ames stopped that. Over to the hash. Morris. Centering pass. Nobody there. Near side. Kicked out of the zone. Mellon being pressured. Touch pass to Johnson. Buzz was making his case for it to be inside when the puck went out. Dumped in by the Flyers. Near side Vest at the hash. Johnson over battling. Now Vest. Vest looking. Had Sinclair. Couldn't get the stick on it. Near side Johnson. Johnson gets it to Vest. Vest walks it in. Going to take a shot. It's bouncing out loose in front. On the ground is Johnson. Ames clears it out. Ames into the zone again. Treble rips that around to the far side, held in by Ames at the point. Now down behind the goal line. Treble looking, he's got Carlson, stretch pass to the blue line. Carlson takes a shot and a nice save by the goalie. Tied up off the draw. Moreland couldn't get to it. Carlson trying to battle to it. Now near side. Puck all the way down into the Flyer zone. Buzzell's going to send that off the boards. Morris with it now. Clears it out. Dumped in. That should be icing. 8:01 to go in the second, trailing 1-0. Flyers out shooting the Cyclones 11-4. Crackmeyer on the draw. Wins it to Ricks. Ricks couldn't get a shot off. Ames comes and clears it out. All the way out. Preble. Got a drop pass. Picked up by Ames into the zone. Ames a shot. Bodied down by Kern. Held in at the point. Charleston chipped it out. Thrown back in by Ames. Near side, Ricks. Got it past the blue line. Crackmeyer. Gave it to Roeder. And offsides. Roeder dumps that one down behind the goal line. Ricks goes after it. Brought up to the point. Charleston. Hit from behind. Charleston holding on to it. Down to the boards. Crackmeyer. Battling. Kern is off the ice. We have an extra attacker. That shot high above the crossbar. Comes near side. Crackmeyer's going to go now. So what would have been a power play is now even 4-on-4. Cross check. I think they just called them both for cross-check, a roughing and cross-check. Just coincidental minors. Ames has 4, we have 5. It should be, we're going 5-on-5 here, so no power play. Our parents are saying, well, they got 2 in the box. The one is still in there for his 2 and 10, or check from behind. Held in at the blue line. Now Ames trying to clear it out. They do. Stopped by Mellon. Now behind Kern. Buzzle got it up to the blue line and out. Now Buzzle ahead to Munhall. They said he touched it. Comes near side. Mellon tried to throw it in. Out in front. Borland got it to Munhall. Munhall to goal! Easton Munhall from Borland ties it up 1-1. Flyers get the draw. Johnson brings it in. Johnson on his backhand. Now he's going to circle around the face-off circle. Looking for a shot. Oh, that one, I think it vest in the back. Held in by Preble. Throws it in on goal. Makes the save. Cleared out. Morris over to Preble. Preble ahead. Bounced in by Nielsen. They send it around the boards, near side. Ames trying to clear it out. Oh, nice interception by Vest. Vest couldn't do much with it after that. Johnson got it to Vest. Vest off the boards, tried to get it to Johnson, and Ames clears it. Treble hard pass to Nielsen, who touched it and got it in deep behind the goal line. Morris picks off the pass. Morris takes a shot. Nice body save. It's still out in front. Ames finally able to clear it out. Ames gives it up to Charleston. Charleston hits Morris. Morris got to the blue line, chips it ahead. Carlson got it across the blue line. Held in. Carlson stops, tried to give it to Nielsen. Nielsen at the hash, drop pass to Vorland. Vorland tied up on the boards. Nielsen couldn't get a stick on it. Here comes Vorland, fires that one on the outside of the net. Vorland battling. Gives it to Munhall, or Mellon. Those M names throw me for a loop. Charleston couldn't hold it in. Able to get it back. Moreland throws it towards the goal. That one wide, comes up to the point. Got it past Carlson. Charleston grabs it behind the goal line, looking up. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson with some speed. Face-off circle. Oh, had Munhall right there, and Munhall got it poke checked away just as he was about to pull the trigger on that. Tried to hit Sinclair. Vest was taken down. That should have been interference. Vest was nowhere near the puck, and Ames pulled him down as he was trying to go to it. Textbook interference not called. 3:13 to go in the second. Tied 1-1. Crackmeyer wins the draw to Morris. Morris rims it around to the far side. Too far out in front of Roeder. Roeder's able to come up and get it. Roeder met just as he crossed the blue line. Puck battle going on. Roeder lost his footing again. Turnover. Morris, couldn't get much farther than the blue line. Ricks is going to send it to the far side over to Roeder. Roeder tried to give it to Crackmeyer. Probably should have just thrown that deep. Soft shot to Kern, and he gloves it. He looked it in that time, didn't he? Followed it all the way into his glove. Borland wins the draw to Mellon. Mellon off the glass up to the point. Ames couldn't hold it in. Out of Mellon to Buzzle. Buzzle up to Munhall. Tips it in. Munhall stops that one. Here comes Ames. Down into the corner. Out of the point. That shot contested. Here comes Borland. Borland got it ahead. Can he pick it up? Borland feeds it to Jake, and it goes through his legs. Ames clears it out. And it's Morris. Morris feeds it high off the glass. Got it deep, though. Out of the point. Charleston couldn't hold it in. Ames clears it out. Morris did a good job attacking. Bouncing puck. Johnson brings it in. Tried to toe drag it to himself. Johnson ran into, and it's going to be icing on Ames. .57 seconds remaining here in the second period. Johnson to take the draw. Tied up, still loose at the face-off circle. Sinclair with a shot and a save. Try it again here. Johnson to take the draw. Tied up. Sinclair got it. Sinclair takes a shot right off the body of the goalie. Chips it high to the far side hash. Up to the point. Best turnaround shot. That one doesn't have enough steam to get to it. I think someone else got a stick on it. Up to the point. Morris comes over. Battles through a check at this hash mark below the face-off circle. Morris feeds it to the center where Ames clears it out. Ames gets it into the zone. Charleston off the boards. Held in at the blue line near side. Rims it around. 5 seconds to go in this second period. Held in by Ames. They send a shot. Kern plays that aside, and that's the end of the second period. 12 minutes to go, tied 1. You having flashbacks
Eh, in 6 minutes, maybe.
in 6 minutes? We're working them. Their board shows 17-6. Is that accurate?
It seems pretty accurate.
Seems pretty accurate. It feels like we've been on the attack quite a bit. We're just not getting the shots we need.
Looks like a lot like the game before this.
Yeah, it does, right? Outplaying them, outshooting them, just not getting the shots to go in.
Tied game and home team has a bunch of shots and the way it doesn't.
Going on behind us is some public skate. A lot of people with the walkers. Is it public skate or learn to skate? Public?
Is it good at the
All right.
I lost my color commentator. He went to go hang out with his teammates for this third period. Preble throws that one in. I didn't get the clock started on time, so I'll fix that here in a second. Battle on the boards over far side. Ames comes away with it. Into the zone. Munhall goes over at the hash. Nice shot by Borland, goes wide. Yeah, the clock is pretty close to accurate now. Morris picks up the puck. Morris skating it end to end, looking for a pass, tried to get it to Crackmeyer. Just a little bit in front. Morris lost his footing there on the boards. Crackmeyer, Morris battling. Crackmeyer pushed down. Nielsen comes over to help out. Turn around, Crackmeyer shot! Ooh, bodied down by one of the Ames players, or maybe it was even Carlson. Dumped in. Ames comes out. They throw that one deep. Near side, Nielsen couldn't get it out. Mellon with it. Behind Kern, outlet pass to Ricks, got it to Crackmeyer. Crackmeyer's got Nielsen on his left, gains the zone. Had to wait up a little bit. Nielsen in front, Crackmeyer behind. Nielsen looking to feed. He's going to take it himself. A shot. Oh, outside of the net. From my angle, it looked like it went in, but then it went behind. Rick's little drop pass gave it right to Ames. Ames gains the zone. Quickly thrown out. Flyers on a line change. And offsides on Ames. .909 to go here in the third, tied 1-1. Need a goal so we don't have to go to overtime. If it does go to overtime, it's 4-on-4 for 5 minutes, then to a shootout. Puck down behind the goal line. It's Johnson. Johnson lost his footing. Ames has it. Ames to the far side. Got it to the red line. Dumped in by Vest. Up to the hash. To the point. Vest now from the hash. Couldn't do anything with it. Ames clears it out. Gavin Preble with it. Gavin's going to go end to end. He rips a shot. Tried to go 5-hole. Nice save. Near side corner. Up to the point. Couldn't hold it in. Morris looking. Offsides. Oh, we got a penalty. High sticking on Ames. I thought it was offsides, but it was a high stick penalty. Flyers will be on a power play here. Let's get a power play goal here. Crackmeyer wins the, as Johnson won the draw to Crackmeyer. Now to Ricks. Ricks drops it back to Crackmeyer. Crackmeyer, he's going to go to the middle. He's going to go to the far side point. Down low to Carlson. Carlson skates around. Centering pass. Oh, had Johnson wide open on the backside. Johnson missed. Now Ames comes away with it. Throws it to this far side hash. Crackmeyer steps up into the boards. Ames going to send it up the boards and out. 55 seconds to go in this power play. Morris. Tried to get it to Ricks. Ricks wasn't looking for that. Ames fans on their attempt to clear it out. And Ricks thought he got a hold of it. Ames brings it in shorthanded. That high over the crossboard. Ames cycling it around. They dump it into the zone. .20 seconds remain on this power play for the Flyers. Back to Morris. Morris to Carlson. Carlson drops it. Mellon tried to take a shot. 5 seconds remain. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ames at full strength. Morris dumps that one in. Crackmeyer ahead to Preble. Preble couldn't hang on to it. Ames trying to clear it out. Tied up on the boards by Crackmeyer. Little shovel pass. Charleston to Munhall. Munhall tried to get it to Crackmeyer, and it was off a skate of Ames. Ames throws it in. That should be icing. .21 to go here in the third, tied 1-1. Johnson on the draw. Flyers win it. Mason's trying to get to it. Now Vest in the corner. He's behind the goal line, looking. Up to the point to Buzzle. Buzzle's going to rip a shot, and a goal by Buzzle!
Mason Buzzle puts the Flyers up 2-1. That was a great screen in front of the goalie. He had no idea it was coming in. Not only was the Flyers in front of the goalie, but so was the Ames kids. Let's add another one here. 5 minutes and change to go. Borland on the draw. He's going to take it himself into the zone. Borland looking for some help. Tried to get it Crackmeyer. Crackmeyer. Now Munhall. Off the boards to Crackmeyer. Crackmeyer from the point. He throws one towards the net. That one wide. Or the far side. Thrown out. They say it was touched by the Flyers. All the way down. Charleston is going to round it up. Near side corner. Came out of the zone. Crackmeyer waits for everybody to tag up. He throws one off the glass behind the goal. Up to the point. Mellon chips it to the middle. Johnson picked it up. He lost it as he was going towards the goal. Johnson and Munhall run into each other. It's at the feet. And soft little tap towards the 5-hole, and the goalie covered it just in time. Coincidental minors. Munhall and a Ames player go in. 3:58 to go here in the third period. Here comes Ames. With some speed, a shot, bodied down by Kern. Johnson picks up the puck. Gets it to the hash. Roeder comes over, tries to feed it out. Kept in by Ames, far side. Morris chips that one out. Ames regrouping. Outlet pass, too far out in front. Icing waved off. Preble picks it up on his backhand. Ahead to Johnson. Johnson tried to chip it out, held in by Ames. Now they're able to chip it out. Ames regroups. Line change for the Flyers. Carlson jumped that route. On his backhand, gets it to Roeder. Roeder tried to feed it to Borland, and shot and covered by the goalie. Flyers win the draw. Sinclair with it. Stops at the corner. Now to the point. Mellon tried to feed one near side. Borland. Borland centering pass. Comes out to the point. Mellon from the point. Throws it down into the corner. Down to Sinclair behind the net. Nobody out in front for Sinclair. He's got to go up to the point to Mellon. Mellon just kind of had to swat at it as he was kind of off balance. Ames gets it in. Chipped high and out of play, or out of the zone. Still in play. Nice job, Sinclair, tying him up. Borland going to send that one deep so he can get off the ice. Carlson goes down to attack. Ames gains the zone. Set, shot, fire, save by Kern. Apparently the clock operator didn't get it started in time.
Face off button by the Flyers. Ricks has it. Ricks with a head of steam. He's got Nielsen to his left. Tried to feed it to Nielsen off of Ames' leg. Turnaround shot. Stopped by Ames. Comes out in a neutral ice. Morris tried to clear it out. Now Crackmeyer back to Morris. Morris touch pass to Ricks. Oh, Ricks fanned on him trying to get it deep. Chipped out of the zone. Morris regroups. Preble. Preble trying to get it deep. Ames' goalie looking to get off the ice. He's making his way off. One minute remaining. Ames has their goalie pulled. 6-on-5 here. No empty net for Ames. Johnson sends it over to the far side hash. Vest chips it out. Foot race. Johnson's trying to go get it. Outlet pass. Enters the zone. Charleston tried to flip it out. Couldn't get it out. Soft pass. Back door was open. Couldn't get to it. Turnaround shot. That one went behind the net. Comes all the way out. Ames has to regroup. Borland applying pressure. Initially stopped him. Cleared out by Johnson. Ames has to regroup. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And the Flyers win. They finally get to have the yard sale. Flyers are your MYHockey Omaha Stampede champions. Thank you. Coaches shake hands. Line up in front of the net. Take a team picture here. Grandpa Buzz out to take the picture for everybody. Coaches join in.
Stampede champions. Next tournament will be in Dallas for nationals. Not sure if that'll be broadcast by me or USA Hockey, but we'll let everybody know what's going to happen after that. But thanks for tuning in all season, and been a pleasure being your commentator. So we'll do a couple weeks of practice at the rink, and then safe travels to Dallas. We'll get one more tournament. Then it's off season full of camps and practices, and then a lot of these boys will go on to high school with the Warbirds, Tigers. A couple of them get to say Bantam one more year. But thanks for watching, everybody. Have a happy Sunday. Go Flyers.